Dear students, in the last class we studied about the slave dynasty of Delhi Sultanate. Today we will study about Khalzi dynasty. The first ruler of Khalzi dynasty was Jalaluddin Firuz Khalzi. He was of 70 years age when he became the Sultan of Hindustan. In spite of enjoying the reputation of successful and seasoned general who had guarded the northwest frontiers of India throughout Kakuba's reign, he was very unpopular among his nobles and the common people of Delhi. And the main cause of his unpopularity, was an erroneous belief among the Turks that he was a non-Turk, and thereby Turks were not interested to share power with a non-Turk. He was very humble and generous and did not have the dignity and decency which was a necessity, which was indispensable to be a monarch. The biggest blow and decisive fatal blow came to Jalaluddin Khilji from his own nephew, his own son-in-law, one of the most ambitious ruler, Sultan of early medieval India, Allauddin Khilji, who killed his own uncle. Allauddin Khilji became the Sultan in 1296 by killing Jalaluddin Firuz. Allauddin thought Thor throne to be a bed of roses, but it proved to be one of thorns for him. He believed and revived the theory of kingship of Balban, as Balban considered a monarch to be the representative of the god on the earth. Allauddin Khilji also gave majesty to the monarch. He considered the majesty of the monarch, and according to his words, the will of the monarch, the will of the Sultan should be the law. Allauddin believed in the maxim that kingship knows no kingship. He knew about the treachery, about the conspiracy of the nobles in the empire, in the Sultanate. So he studied all the causes and laid down some rules and regulations to be followed by the nobles, and thereby he controlled all the nobles in the empire. He infused great fear among the nobles, that not a single person was able to influence him, to guide him, inspire him, except one person who was his old friend and Kotwal of Delhi, Allauddin. Allauddin reduced the Hindus to the level of poverty by raising the taxes, by raising the land revenue to a very great amount on the farmers. He was very ambitious, so he kept a very, very huge army. He wanted to keep very huge army because on the northwest frontiers, Mongols were continuously attacking. They were invading to plunder the wealth of India. So, to face the challenges posed by the Mongols, he needed an army. To face the challenges posed by the internal revolts of the Hindu kings, he needed a strong army. And to subjugate the revolts and treachery, conspiracies of the nobles, he needed a strong army, and to fulfill his dreams, desires, for further conquest, he needed a strong army. So he maintained a very big standing army, and he is credited to be the first Sultan of Delhi who laid the foundation of permanent standing army. To meet the challenges, to meet the expenses of huge army, it was not an easy job. He needed to do some miracle, and that he did through his wonderful control over the market. He reduced the prices of grains, he reduced the prices of clothes and other bare necessities of life, that even a soldier could enjoy comfortably his life on a mere pittance. So he gave very little amount in the form of salary to the soldiers, and he reduced the prices of necessary things to such an extent that soldiers enjoyed their life, and thereby he maintained a huge army. On the other side, he increased the revenue of the Sultanate by increasing the taxes, by increasing the land revenue, and by snatching and seizing, acquiring, by annexing the land given on charity, given on reward to many people. He brought back the land and consolidated the land to increase his land revenue and wealth of the empire. He is known as the second Alexander. He went deep into the south. He wanted to conquer the world, but on the advice of his friend Allauddin, he left the idea. But he went deep into the south. He conquered Warangal, Telangana, Dwar Samudri, and Devagiri, and Pandyas. So he plundered wealth from the south, and that wealth became the main cause of his success in different episodes, in different wars. The victory over Devagiri brought him huge wealth, and that was one of the basic reasons, one of the main cause of his becoming powerful. He could not spare time on art and architecture, but even then he laid and constructed Alai Fort, Alai Darwaja. So Allauddin Khilji was very successful Sultan of Delhi. He died in 1316, and after him there were two unsuccessful sultans of Delhi Sultanate, and they could not left good impression. So after Khalzi Dynasty, Tughlaqs came and took the charge of Delhi Sultanate, and that is studied in the next class. Bye.